But yeah, so, like, I don't know. His intelligence is just something that, like, he's always had. Nobody ever taught him the intelligence he has. And to me, it's just crazy that I found someone who really knows what the hell he's talking about. Like, usually people will just give, like, an answer out of their ass. But no, he's, like, someone who, like, he really breaks down everything piece by piece and figures shit out on his own. And he's just that smart. I think, like, another thing, too, he loves learning. He's always learning something new and always, like, explaining things. Like, me and him, we be having some deep-ass conversations, and I just be so amazed at how deeply his brain processes things, because I don't always look so deep. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm a deep thinker, too, but, like, his level of deep is just, like, he deserves his own level for that. But yeah, to me, it's just so crazy, like I said, how smart he is in general. Like, if you met him, you'd think he was a know-it-all, but, like, he really is just, he's that, honestly. Like, he knows what he's talking about. He has facts behind everything he says. So another thing that I respect about him, too, like how honest he is, his honesty. He's not the type of person, like I said, to let emotions cloud his judgment. So he's very good at, like, looking at situations from a third-person view. He doesn't let his emotions change the outcome. Like, he doesn't say someone does something to him, and, you know, now he's in his feelings, so he doesn't like that person. Like, he's not gonna lie and say something that he doesn't really mean, you know? He's not gonna do that. He's just a very straightforward, honest person. Like, he doesn't sugarcoat things. He is very direct. Which is another thing I love about him, too, because I'm a people pleaser for the most part. He's not. He gets straight to the point. Like, he doesn't care what you think about it, if you like it. Like, he's to the point. And sometimes it's crazy, too, because, like, there's this tweet I saw on Twitter. It says Aquarius are so practical that they can appear emotionless and cold sometimes. So, like, people think he's, like, cold and emotionless, but really he's not. Like, he has emotions, too. He just doesn't tolerate dishonesty. He's a very honest person, and he expects the same in return. So, I mean, everyone has a way that they want to live their life, and that's how he chooses to live his life. He also sets a very good example for people, too, because, you know, he treats people how he would want to be treated. And sometimes it's unfair because sometimes people take his honesty as disrespect, but really he means well in anything that he says to you. Like, if he's telling you the truth, like, sometimes the truth is ugly, but you have to hear it. Like, you have to, and some people just can't handle that. So, you know, he will distance himself. I love how honest and open he is about, like, how he truly feels or what he truly thinks. Like, he doesn't, and that's another thing that has to do with his confidence. Like, he doesn't care what people think about him. You know, he knows as long as he's being true to himself, that's all that matters. Although he does try to, you know, help people and teach them. So another thing that I really respect about him is his loyalty and his consistency. He's the type of person that, and this ties in with him being honest, he always is going to stand on what he says. So, like, if he says something, he truly means that. again, he's very intelligent. He's one of those type of people who know how to take his emotions away from situations to better solve problems and come to conclusions. So he doesn't allow his emotions to change his loyalty towards someone. Like that example I gave. Just because you did something to him doesn't mean he's going to say something bad about you. Like, if he genuinely, truly fucked with you, he fucked with you. You fucked that up, and it is what it is. But he's not gonna, or try to be an enemy of you, basically. Like, he's just gonna pull himself out of the situation and do him. I respect that, because nowadays, like, the generation of people that we live in, they can't be loyal. And honestly, not only is he loyal to other people, I mean, like, his loyalty to me too. I respect it, because I feel like at his age, it's hard to find men who are mature enough to be as loyal and consistent as he is. But not even just relationship wise, like friends, everything. Like, he doesn't change. Like, he's always himself. He's one of those people where if he says something to you or he gives you his word on something, like, you can trust that he's gonna follow through. He doesn't go back on promises. He's not that type of person. So this Aquarius thing that I read, it said that, where is it? Yeah. They take pride in themselves for their honesty and their words. So you can trust that when he says something, like, he really means it. But yeah, the other thing that I love so much about it too is that, like, he's one of those type of people, like, when it comes to his friends, he's not gonna forget about you. Like, he's always focused on his goals, so people think that he forgets about them, but in reality, he doesn't. He's just so focused on what he's trying to do that it can seem that way. But it doesn't matter how far he gets into life. He's always gonna, anyone who's made an impact on him, those are the people that he stays loyal to. And I admire him for that. And he's made me to be, like, the same way. So, like, for someone who has earned his trust, that's someone that, or like I said, made an impact on him, that's someone that he's gonna always be loyal to. And I mean, he shows loyalty in a lot of other things too. Like, it could be friends, family. He's loyal to himself. He's loyal to his goals, his dreams, his success. Overall, he's just really a loyal person. Not a lot of people are built like that. So, for him to have that trait, it puts him on a high pedestal. So another thing that I really respect about him is his responsibility skills. I think he's a very responsible person, more responsible than me, because, like I said, he views things from an intellectual point of view, so he doesn't let his emotions stop him from doing what needs to get done. Me, on the other hand, if I'm not feeling something or I don't feel well, like, I will forget about all my responsibilities and I just don't care. He's not like that though. And I love that because it helps me to be more responsible, having someone who on an everyday basis what's the word? Oh, so it helps me having someone who on an everyday basis sets that example. And he honestly does a very good job at that. So, like, different ways that he's responsible is his decision making. He's very, very good at making decisions. And I usually come to him because, like I said, he breaks everything down piece by piece to come up with conclusions. Me, I'm more impulsive, so I like coming to him for advice. Also, too, like, him in responsibility, he usually takes control of everything because he is so responsible. Like, he is the leader in everything. And I kind of just am the support, which I love. I don't mind being the support. I mean, me being an Aries, I like to be in the lead of things, but he's definitely more fit for that than I am. You know, he's the type of person where he's always making sure, like, whatever's most important comes first. So he, you know, he always is level-headed when it comes to whatever it is that needs to be done. And like this, I found this Aquarius page thing that says, like, Aquarius feel responsible for fixing everything and helping and saving everyone. And to the people that he is loyal to, I truly believe that. I feel like he feels as though he's responsible for everyone around him. Another thing that he's really good too with is like money, anything involving money. Me, I'm a spender. I mean, I can control my impulses, but like, I don't know. Buying things makes me happy. It doesn't even have to be stuff for me. Like, I just like buying things in general. Like, it could be like a new mug for the house or like something for Caden. I just like buying things. And he is very good at saving money. He's more mature when it comes to stuff like that. So, like I said, like for me, it's a lot of learning situations with him. And him being responsible and me being more like in the moment definitely helps us move forward faster. Because me, I'm like all over the place, and if I'm all over the place and there's two people being all over the place, then who's the one, you know, making sure things get done? That's him. He's the one that does that. So I really respect and love that. You know, he is more level-headed when it comes to stuff like that. But yeah, he's definitely more mature and responsible. Another thing that I really respect about him is his father skills. He is like an amazing father to our son. One of the things that I love that he can do that I can't do is put discipline in our child. I kind of grew up without any discipline, so I view Caden more as my friend than I view him as my child. So sometimes there's issues with that. Him being a responsible person helps with, you know, the discipline because he's the one that makes sure, like, Caden doesn't step out of line of his role. You know, he's our child, and no child should be able to run over their parents. So, you know, he's that person that makes sure Caden is not being disrespectful. Caden is not doing things that he shouldn't be, you know. What's up?
I just wanted to come bother you.
Are
you almost done?
Yeah, this one battery died and this one's about to die, so...
You put the other one on charger?
No. I'm using it as a stand.
It's gonna die.
Yeah, I know. You want to put on the charger for me? Do you feel like doing that? Thank you. That's a little...
charger?
I think it's in the plastic dresser thing. But yeah, like I was saying, like he is very good at making sure our son has discipline. And to me, that's like the biggest, most important thing. That's why I'm like emphasizing that right now. But yeah. Also too, I mean, me personally, I just love how he fathers Caden in general. Seeing him with our son, like how he handles his emotions and stuff, because our son's a Scorpio, so he's like a very emotional person. And he's like a all or nothing child, so you have to give him your full undivided attention or don't give it to him at all. And Razor is very good at being able to understand his emotions because he's so into horoscopes, so he like, he knows. Because Caden's his opposite, so, there'll be times where they conflict with each other, but Razor being his dad, like, he knows how to handle that, so I think it's really dope, too. Seeing him be so compassionate towards his emotions and seeing him play with our son, like, Caden likes to play fight. That's, like, his way of showing love and playing with his dad, so, I mean, besides that, like, they play video games together, too, but, like, they play fight a lot, and I love just how they bond. It's honestly an amazing sight to see.
Yo, who you stole? Yo,
We can't have the tenants see us like this, Huntley.
hey, what are you doing, guys?
Cleaned up, boy. Time for you to clean.
Because I didn't really grow up with a dad. I mean, I had, like, a dad, but he wasn't my real dad, so I can't really speak much on that. But just seeing our son be able to bond so well with his real father, it really makes me appreciate life a lot more. So, another reason that I respect him is his bravery. He's a very brave person. Like, he's always down to do what a lot of people would be scared to do, I want to say. Like, he's willing to put himself in uncomfortable situations just to get over fears. And to me, like, you gotta be very brave to be able to do that. He's not the type of person to fold under pressure, so he's very good at remaining calm and keeping his composure. He doesn't show, like, any signs of... I love the fact that, like he's brave to the point where, okay, he's not gonna stop living his life because other people feel a way towards him. And it could be for no reason. Like, it could just be, like, a random person, like... An example would be like, okay, so say we go somewhere and, there's some hoodish looking people who look like troublemakers and look like, they're showing off or doing whatever, and it could not be because of him, but, like, there'll be times where, like, I'm with him and people would just start doing the most, and when they see him as, like, a threat, or they feel like they have to, like, show off in front of me. Because, I mean, off first glance, he looks like a bold person, so, and he looks like, he has, like, a hoodish look to him, so I feel like people just get intimidated by him. But yeah, like, we'll be somewhere, and I'll be like, you know what, like, I'm not feeling the vibes. I don't like the energy that these people are giving out, and he's always like, well, I'm not going to stop living my life because other people can't control themselves. Like, I'm not even worried about them type shit. Like, I mean, he's very good at reading energy, and he's also very good at reading his surroundings because he's very aware. So, I mean, like, he just doesn't let that stop him. And to me, that's very brave. Because me, like, if I'm in an uncomfortable situation, like, I'll just leave. I won't even say, like, I'm going to a store and, I need to buy something, or I feel like some dude is looking at me weird, like, I'm gonna kidnap you type shit. Like, I won't even go in the store. I'll just leave. Because I'm not gonna put myself in situations when I already have a vibe. Him being as intellectual as he is, like, he'll sit there and he'll process, you know, the facts, and he'll be like, well, they have no reason to be worried about me because I don't know them and they don't know me as far as I know. So, you know, he's bold enough to just continue his life. Me, I don't fully agree with it, but I mean, him doing that makes me be bold too, because when I see him being brave, I'd be like, okay, well, if I'm next to him, I can't be a pussy, so I gotta be brave too. And I'm a bold person too. I just don't like putting myself in uncomfortable situations, whereas he will deliberately do it just to figure out what is what. Like, if people are really just showing off, or if, you know, they're really trying to start an issue with him. And the fact that he even takes risks, because I always tell him, like, I think he's way too valuable to be doing certain things now. So I try to keep him as far away from a lot of situations as I possibly can. Like, to make life easier, I will literally go out and just do stuff just to avoid any confrontation or anyone trying to show off or anyone doing anything. Because anytime he's with me, like, I don't know, people just act stupid, people act weird. Like, people nowadays always trying to prove themselves, and I don't got time for it, and I don't want my man being involved in it. So, like I said, I try to keep him out of stuff like that. But he's a very brave person, like, he don't care. But yeah, I love how brave he is. Another thing too, like, he's always down to do some crazy shit. Like, even if it has something to do with his music videos, like, he'd be like, oh, we should go shoot a music video here. And, like, really, you know, you probably shouldn't be in these certain places, but hey, if you're down, I'm down.
Oh, there's space over there to do it too. Yeah, we about to. Yo, could you imagine a video in the woods in the?
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't gonna go deep, but that shit is dope. You ready? I'm about to start.
So, but yeah, I love how brave he is because it helps me to be more fearless too. But yeah, the next thing I want to talk about, the last thing that I respect about him is how much of an enigma he is. And I'll put the definition of enigma in here, but so you guys can read it. But he's a very mysterious person, and an enigma is like someone who's described as like a riddle, like, or like a puzzle. Like, he's very mysterious, and he's one of those people where, like, you would see him and you would wonder. Like, say a bunch of people walk in a room and then he walks in, like, he's the quiet one. So, like, people are always trying to figure him out, but nobody can ever really figure him out. Like, he's just unfigureoutable, if that's even a word. But yeah, like, people always try to figure out, like, what he's thinking, what he's doing. Like, you just can't. Like, there's no explanation for him. There's none. And people be so mad at that. I feel like I chose the word enigma because he's just something that's unexplainable. Nobody can figure out how he's doing what he's doing. And people always try to figure it out. And it's like he be given handouts of how to do things the way he's doing. But people still can't figure him out. Because he's original. Like, there's no handbook on how to be like him. Like, there's no. There's only one him. I kind of love that he is like that because I love mysterious things. So him being an enigma is like something that attracts me, because I'm attracted to things that are different, and he's like so different. He's not like the average person that you meet. He's one of those people that he comes into your life, he's gonna leave a mark. Whether it could be even something small, like just one little small thing that he said to you, you're probably always gonna remember him. But yeah, that's definitely something that attracted me to him, because I love mysterious things, and he's exactly that. You don't always get to meet someone like him. I mean, I'm sure there's other people who are like him, but there's only one him, and I don't think there'll ever be another him. I really don't. Thank you for listening to my video. I hope you enjoyed the 10 reasons I respect Razor, and really, the reason I did this video is because I feel like a lot of people don't understand what I see in him, or what, not even necessarily what I see in him or what attracted me to him, but like, I feel like a lot of people misunderstand him, and I know a lot of people question like why I'm with him, and I don't know. People just make up their own assumptions about him, but overall, he's an amazing person. And if you do get the chance to know him or get the chance to have him in your life, I'm pretty sure he's going to leave a mark in it. So, yeah. But I just wanted to make this video. I don't really know how to end this because I suck at ending videos. I never know what the heck to say. But yeah, like this video, and thank you for watching.